You might have heard what is related from Ayatollah Bahjat, where he said that even the elder people in our generation will see the reappearance of Imam Mahdi. And my late teacher, Ayatollah Khushbaht, when we asked him whether the reappearance of Imam Mahdi was near or not, he gave a very clever answer. He said, we don't know. It might be 1 year from now, it might be 10 years from now. So basically the same thing as Ayatollah Bahjat, that inshaAllah, in our time and age, we will see inshaAllah, we will be witness inshaAllah ta'ala to the reappearance of Imam Mahdi. This makes the topic of Intidhaar all the more urgent and necessary. What does Intidhaar mean? The Imams have told us Intidhaar is an activity. Anticipation is not an activity. You sit back and you anticipate something. You wait for something. But that's not what the doctrine of Intidhaar is. Intidhaar is not just some passive, dismal, hopeless, helpless nostalgia for some better world in the future. That's not what Intidhaar is. Intidhaar isn't just sitting back and crying and hoping for a better world. Intidhaar is an amal. Intidhaar Al Faraj Newsletter. It is an activity. Our Imams have told us أفضل الأعمال انتظار الفرج. The best, the most meritorious of actions is to await, is to anticipate the reappearance of Imam Mahdi. Therefore, Intidhaar is the preparation, the active, proactive preparation for the reappearance of Imam Mahdi. Shias, through believing in this doctrine of Intidhaar, do not believe in any dead ends in their lives. There are no dead ends. There are obstacles in our lives to improve this world, in our efforts to improve this world. There might be obstacles, but through effort, through hard work, through tawakkul, we can overcome these obstacles. There are no dead ends. It's this concept of proactive hope that we call Intidhaar. We can never sit back and say we're content with our lives. The powers of evil are too great. We cannot hope to overcome them. So let's just stick to our personal lives, to our private lives, and forget about the bigger scheme of things. That goes against the concept of Intidhaar. This understanding of Intidhaar has been responsible for all the growth, all the development that the Shia faith has had despite all obstacles throughout the history of Islam. It is this doctrine that has been responsible for this development up to this time and age. Brothers and sisters, there has not been a time in the history of the Shia faith where Shias were not prosecuted, where Shias were not persecuted. Until very recently, Shias had always been under persecution. But because of believing in this concept of Intidhaar, because of believing that we need to do something about this life, we cannot just sit back and watch. We have to. God has promised in the Quran that this earth will be given to the muttaqeen. يُرِثُهَا عِبَادُهُ الصَّالِحِينَ. This earth will be given to the righteous, to the pious. So they struggle, and despite all odds, they were able to improve.